The lore behind Aurora. On the coasts of southern Albion, looking out, far across the vast ocean, lays the continent of Aurora. This large continent, consumed by sand and under the blistering temperatures of the sun, is home to the Aurorans and the legendary Sand Goose. The majority of the history of this large desert region has been lost in time, but what history remains? Back during the Old Kingdom era, the heroes Sol, Blaze and Stone fought against the Crawler, the lieutenant of the Darkness. Although these three powerful heroes could not defeat the Crawler, they were able to trap him in a dark dungeon in the faraway land of Aurora. While in Aurora, a resident of the Old Kingdom also created a demon door to store their treasure. Shortly after this, the spire exploded, destroying the Old Kingdom, leaving only a very small number of people knowing what had been placed inside of the Shadelight Dungeon. While Albion rebuilt, Aurora also built and grew, creating magnificent temples and massive statues where their civilization thrived in the harsh environment. 600 years later, these statues had crumbled and the temples abandoned. Within those 600 years, an event so terrible occurred that resulted in the collapse of the Auroran civilization. Their mines and palaces, now historical markers of what this region once was. Some say that the Crawler, trapped inside of the Shadelight Dungeon, had some sort of influence, while others have their own theories. The remains of this once great civilization can be found within the city of Aurora. This single city is the only known settlement of the Aurorans. This port town, under the rule of one leader, is proud of their naval force and ability to adapt to challenges that present themselves around their country. Within the city, a large temple where they worship a higher power, believing in the power of spiritual and physical healing. Outside of the gates live a tribe which the Aurorans fear and call Sand Furies. These acrobatic, will-using warriors attack any that cross their path. During the Age of Industry, inside of the Shadelight Dungeon, the Crawler became able to send out his shadow children to terrorize the people of the city of Aurora. The once thriving city was brought to its knees by the constant attacks, reducing the population considerably. Every night until dawn, the Crawler's children would enter the city of Aurora and attack its citizens on the streets and within their homes. The citizens, now living in fear, scared that they will be the next victim to the Crawler. Due to the constant attacks, Aurora was never able to move on to a new age, becoming stuck in a predated society, relying on simple trade to keep their economy stable, while regions such as Albion moved on. During this time, King Logan of Albion visits Aurora on an expedition to explore the deserts. During his expedition, he is attacked and nearly killed by the Crawler. He is saved by Kaylin, the current leader of the Aurorans, and with the help of her people, she nurses Logan back to health. Here, he promises that he will do all he can to help her people against the Crawler. After leaving the region, he realized that the Crawler may also attack Albion, and so he broke his promise, leaving Kaylin and her people to survive alone. 5 years later, the hero of Brightwall, also Logan's younger sibling, discovers Aurora, and he is saved by Kaylin after suffering with visions from the crawler in combination with the scorching heat of the desert. She once again asks for the help of the people of Albion when the hero becomes its new ruler, which he agrees. During the revolution of Albion, Aurora is essential, sending its navy against that of Logan's navy. After King Logan is stripped of his power, the new ruler, the hero of Brightwall, fulfills his promise to Kaylin and her people, sending help to Aurora. Shortly after this, now free and a part of Albion, Aurora is rebuilt to its original beauty. The hero of Brightwall defeats the crawler, ending its years of terror on Aurora, with the north of Aurora being just a small part of the country. Now, beyond the South Gate, the residents of the region can explore and expand. Hello heroes, thank you for watching this little episode on Aurora. What did you think? As always, like, share and subscribe if you found this interesting. Join our Discord. Now, enjoy your day. Bye.